Hi, this is Michelle Kellogg, and I wanted to make a video today about taking your own before and after photos. First, I do want to say that if you're taking your before photos and then every 30 days you should be taking photos, it is always best to get somebody to actually help you take those photos. But if you don't have somebody around, and especially like for my groups, a lot of times we'll do weekly accountability, weekly pictures. So if you're doing something like that, they don't have to be perfect. And I have a few little tips to help you out today. So the first one is, if you have a smartphone, they're very helpful. You know, you have a camera there and you can just reverse the camera to face you. So this is what I do. I'm tracking every 30 days. I'm taking a picture every day after my workouts. And all I do is I lift my shirt up and I hold it out and I press the lower button right here. So I hold it here. I take a front shot, and it's just my abs. My face isn't in it. So I take an ab shot here. I lift my shirt up. And then I take a side shot here. And I've tried to do some of the back ones, but like this, but they don't come out very good and I'm not consistent. But you can try. Maybe you have more flexibility and are better at it. So that's the first thing. It's just to hold it out and take them. Easy peasy. Next, there's awesome apps. There's one app called Burst Mode. B-U-R-S-T mode. Burst Mode. And it's awesome because, can I open it? Mm-hmm. It'll take whatever you set it to. It's a self-timer. And it'll take like 400 shots in a minute or 5 minutes, however long you want. So for those action shots with your, knee power jumps and stuff like that, getting it in shot while you're doing it, awesome app for that. So you can also just set it up. To set it up, you can Google an iPad, an iPhone tripod, and you can just hook it. It hooks to my phone, and then you can, it's twisty and wiry, and I can hook it up to anything. But if you don't have one of these, because you probably don't, but you can hook it up to your TV and take shots, but you can get that set up, get it hooked up, and then you can use the burst mode. You can also use the just the normal camera frame and do a video. So you can take a video of yourself. And if you're doing your before pictures, so pretend I'm doing a video here. I just go through. Actually, it's here, here, here. Just hold it for a second and turn to the side. And just take a video of yourself doing this. Do the back shots, and then stop it, and then you can go through, play the video, and take a still shot from that video. Did that make sense? Do I need to clarify that, Brian?
That's fine.
Okay. Next is if you have the iPad, same thing. You can set that thing like, see how it already sets up easily? And you can use the camera in reverse mode. Like I said, you can do a camera shot of it. And then there are self-timer apps as well. I told you about burst mode, but burst mode, the camera would be facing this way. There's also just search self-timer app. And that way, it'll be on a timer. If you don't have this iPod tripod, and I use my yoga blocks. Everybody should have their results and recovery formula. And stick that thing on there. But if this was a wall, you can just set it up like that. I use my yoga blocks a lot of times. Oops. If you have a dresser in your room and it's up against the wall, that's usually, or chest of drawers, that's usually a good height. And you can just, so your chest of drawers might be right here. You can just set your phone up here, play your video, and walk in front of it about here, and do your poses. Am I making sense? Questions? If you have questions, post below, message me. I'm asking my husband, is that clear enough? Did I leave anything out?
I think so. So you had the video going while you were doing your poses. Would you mind running through some of the poses real quick?
So the poses that we recommend you do for your before shots are here, 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 and here. And then do the same poses on the side. And we recommend for the back that, especially if you don't have a lot of weight to lose, that you wear either a bikini top or nothing so that your back muscles show. If you're wearing a sports bra, it will cover up, and that'll be harder to do a video, obviously. You don't. And that's it. And then the front one.
The front, right. When you
turn your feet.
You turn your feet, and then
But we have videos that we can show for that. Beachbody has videos for that. So that's it.
Good job, Michelle.
It's kind of a long-winded video, but hopefully that gave you some tips and some pointers, some help. And remember, so I want to repeat, for your before pictures and for your 30-day, 60 days, yes, you should get somebody to maybe take those in for you. But the video thing works just fine, too. If you're doing it just to report to your coach and to be accountable, just holding it out in front and doing this is good enough. Using the Burst Mode app or the Self Timer app or your iPad, they're all good enough.
Okay, and real quick, why is it important to do this?
Oh my gosh, so you can see your progress.
Okay.
So many times the scale is not going to show. In fact, you could even gain weight sometimes. People hate that. But oh my gosh, when you see that you gain weight and you're all ripped, you don't mind it so much. But you won't notice unless you took these before pictures.
Gotcha.
So take them.
And also for submitting to Beachbody as well.
Yes, you can win $500 up to $100,000.
Correct.
So very important to do.
All right. Yay!
Woohoo! So go take your before pictures.